Greetings. Welcome to Cooking with Cindy. This is the Thanksgiving special edition. My name is Cindy Lawry, and I am here to share with you all of my recipes or dishes that I'm gonna make for my Thanksgiving dinner, and hopefully you will try some of these recipes for your own Thanksgiving dinner. So today we are making cream of corn. I love cream of corn, and every time I make this, people can't get enough of it. I don't know if really there's any nutritional value in this, as it's quite decadent with the heavy whipping cream and the butter and the Parmesan cheese, but it is Thanksgiving, so we're going to treat ourselves and be decadent that day. In this recipe, I'm doing 20 ears of corn, so basically 20 servings. You will cut this in half, cut this in quarter, based on however many people you have at your Thanksgiving dinner. I usually measure it as 1 ear of corn per person per serving. I know that this goes pretty quickly, so I would just do a little bit more than just 1 ear of corn per person, only because I'm a big believer in having more than having less and running out of food. That's the worst thing you can do as a hostess, or maybe that's just my pet peeve. So here we go. So you can either do corn in a can. I try to avoid using anything in a can, only because I always want to use as fresh ingredients as possible. So you're going to shave the kernel off. You know, what's nice about corn is it doesn't take very long to cook them. So what I do is I like to prep a lot of these recipes ahead of time, even if that means freezing some of them, and they're totally fine frozen. And you just heat them up on Thanksgiving Day, only because on Thanksgiving Day, I wanna relax as well. I don't wanna be slaving in the kitchen all day long. So if I can do as much prep in advance, I will. And this is certainly one of those dishes that you can prep in advance, or you don't even need to freeze them. You can put them in the fridge, maybe no more than 3 days ahead of time. Or you can just prep everything and then cook it on Thanksgiving Day. So you have all of your ingredients ready to go. You want to shave the kernels as close to the cob as possible. So once you prepare the corn, then you're gonna do your Parmesan cheese, where's my Parmesan cheese? So there might be a snafu. I think my dogs ate my Parmesan cheese, but let's see. We're gonna go and look out in the yard to see if there's remnants of it somewhere. Ay, 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 these dogs. You turn around and boom, it's gone. So my 2 puppy Dobermans did eat a whole block of Parmesan cheese. So I can't wait to see what happens tonight in the middle of the night, if they're gonna have an accident. So we're gonna continue right now. I'm gonna send Peter out to get me Parmesan cheese, but we can continue with the rest. So let's start cooking and let's move over to the stovetop. I have my pot on the burner. It's on medium-high heat. I'm gonna add 2 cups of milk. I always try to use whole milk any chance that I get instead of low-fat or fat-free. And then 4 cups of heavy whipping cream. I'm certainly not strong. I go to the gym and I lift weights, and I can't even open this bottle, but yet I'll lift like 40 pounds. Had to ask my cameraman or camera woman to open this for me. Okay, so this is good, right? Why is it so thick? And then sugar, teaspoon of black salt. I'm sorry, teaspoon of black pepper. My mind is on the Parmesan cheese. And then 4 teaspoons of kosher salt. 2, 3, 4. And then half a cup of butter, so basically 1 stick of butter. And flour. We're gonna whisk this together until the butter melts. The reason why I'm whisking it so much is because I need for the flour to mix in with the butter and the milk. Otherwise, I don't want the flour to start clumping together. Now that the butter is melted, I'm gonna add my corn. And as you're whisking it, I'm gonna turn the heat down to more like a medium low. You can feel that the sauce is thickening up from the flour. Okay, where's my corn? I'm gonna grab a wooden spoon now, only because the corn's gonna get stuck into the whisk. So add the remaining corn. So now I have it on low. You wanna constantly stir this because you don't want the milk to burn, the cream to burn. And then what's great about this recipe is that it only takes 5 minutes to cook the corn and you're really done. I mean, how fast was that? That was like boom, 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 done. Longest time was really cutting the corn, right? Shaving the kernels. But other than that, there you go. You have to wait for the Parmesan cheese to arrive. I'm gonna turn the heat up to like just a medium to medium low. Okay, so I have another block of Parmesan cheese. Would you like to see the culprit? This is, come here, baby, come here. I want to show people. No, you can't get it again, but I want to show people this is the doggy that ate my Parmesan cheese, right? I'm gonna out you. I will need 1 cup of shaved Parmesan cheese. Let me get a measuring cup. Watch her. Many heart attack moments here as we film Cooking with Cindy. Okay, so I see you staring at me. Okay. Voila. Perfect. 1 cup. Now let's add it to our cream of corn that's already cooked and done. So I'm gonna push this aside in the middle so my dog won't eat it. Let's go over to the stovetop. 1 cup of shaved Parmesan cheese, stir it in. And if you want more Parmesan cheese, you can always add more, or you can use it as a garnish. So when you're serving it, right before you serve it, you sprinkle a bit of shaved Parmesan on and it'll look really nice and beautiful. Okay, taste test. That is so rich and creamy. And because you're only cooking the corn for 5 minutes, it has an amazing crunch to it. And it's not so sweet, because some cream of corn can be too sweet. This is a perfect balance of sweetness and a little bit of saltiness. Mwah! Perfecto. I hope you make this for your Thanksgiving dinner. Cheers.